Hi, I'm Heidi Miller. In this how-to video, I'm going to take you step by step through the exercise rolling like a ball. This exercise we do whether we're doing basic, intermediate, or advanced workouts, and I'm going to show you the modifications for each of those levels. Keep in mind, if you have a spinal injury, check out your local Pilates studio to work with someone one-on-one before you try any of these exercises. Let's get started. And in this exercise, it's if we're a little bit tight in our lower back, I'm going to give you some options for that and show you what the eventual goal is. So the first thing I like to do for rolling like a ball is I like to lift the hips and place them towards the feet. And what that does is it allows you to be positioning yourself right behind your tailbone. And then you're going to grab a hold of the ankles, and that might not be possible, so the feet might be a little further away. So the first thing we want to try is to lift the feet up off the mat with the hands by the ankles. If that's not possible for you today, you can also place your hands a little higher up next to the knees or even behind the knees like so. We do want to keep our knees to the width of the ears, and our goal is to try to lift the knees up into the ears as much as possible, and then that opens up the lower back, and then trying to also draw the heels in towards the bottom. So any place that you can do that, you just challenge your range. Shoulders are down, and I look in and I try to create as much of a long C shape as I can, imagining I'm inside of a little football. So you're drawing the abdominals in, and you breathe really big into your back, and you try to hold your shape, and squeezing your bottom, your glute muscles, and unshrugging your shoulders will help you hold your shape as you draw your abdominals in. You roll back to shoulders, and then you come back up. So you're going to exhale to come up. Try to find that balance point right behind the tail. The legs tend to move around. You're going to try to keep them still. And I like to imagine that I'm painting the wall and then the ceiling with my bottom, and you keep your head off the mat. So we inhale as we go back, exhale as we go forward, and we're just trying to, this is also a pelvic stabilization exercise, so when you come up, you balance right behind the tail. Your goal is to try to get the knees as high up into the ears as you can and not lose that as you are coming up. And then the most advanced position is to have the hands crossed around the front of the ankles and lifting and trying to lift the knees up into the ears and then rolling back, which is really challenging to do. So let me show you some possible options here if that exercise seemed really impossible today. You can also, this is one of my other favorite ways to do the exercise if I'm having some tightness in the lower back, is bringing the legs up, pointing and squeezing the knees, hands behind the knees, shoulders down, and then finding that C shape and then just trying it here so that I can really roll through that lower spine. So this is another way, an option, and this kind of helps you learn to lift the hips. And then you can challenge even this by just letting go and seeing what happens. Sometimes those legs like to move around. So the eventual goal is to have the heels pulled into your bottom, knees up into your ears as much as you can, and holding that shape, inhaling as you roll back to shoulder blades and exhaling up. But there are modifications. Just keeping the shape is important, and then challenging your range. Thanks for working through this tutorial video with me. If you'd like to learn more exercises, check out my other how-to videos. And if you'd like to apply these to a workout, check out my workout videos. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any other videos. Thank you, and have a fabulous day.